The battle for Los Angeles. Both of these squads bring history and pride to these West Coast institutions that, while allied at times, want nothing more than to ring that victory bell right in the other guy's face. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the USC Trojans, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Bruins will boot it away to start the game. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So USC's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. It was hardly an offensive masterpiece, but the Trojans put together a terrific comeback against the Bruins last year, trailing entering the fourth quarter, but able to come back and take home the victory bell.
Yeah, it was an offensive struggle last year, too. 4 field goals total in the first half, and USC trailing going into the fourth quarter, but quarterback Jaden Mayava did a really nice job late in the game with his decision-making and his accuracy. You got to know, if USC is going to win this one today, David, they've got to be able to throw the ball.
Yeah, they scored the last 10 points of the game. USC, I promise you, talking about the victory bell all offseason, UCLA was, we've got to finish. We've got to finish. We gave up the last 10 points. We gave up the lead. They took this from us. We got to go get it back.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Snagged in the middle. It's Lemon. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. So UCLA's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Spins away from the defender. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to throw for it. Got his man quickly. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Fights off a defender. The victory bell's not some manufactured, concocted trophy, guys. This thing actually used to be on a train.
That is so cool, and the origins of the story of all these rivalries and the trophies, Jesse, it's so cool. It's fun to find out about, and these guys out here are learning on the job about it.
Yeah, it's just really such a point of pride, the victory bell. Not just here in the city of Los Angeles, but to these kids, there's just a different energy in this game.
Throws for the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Trying to slam in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA!
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So they take over with great starting field position, move it 36 yards, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. This crosstown rivalry dates back nearly 100 years, guys. The first meeting between the Trojans and the Bruins back in 1929.
Yeah, and every year since, you know, one thing you know, Jesse, is the uniforms are crisp. They are clean.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming with it.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Working that left side now. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Under fire. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Quick strikes are easy when you got such a great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, it puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Strachan. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. He'll pull it down and run. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. To the air, it's Maiava. Get it out on the screen. Spins away from the defense. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Trojans will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. They go to the wide receiver screen. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And the Bruins will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Scanning the field, it's Maiava. Makes the grab. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the Trojans are rolling down the field. On the run, it's Sanders. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. He'll set up to throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Zings it complete to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Trying to punch it in. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. No good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to pass. It's Maiava. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. More precision throws from this Bruin quarterback, much like a Rick Neuheisel used to play.
Just pinpoint accurate. Put the ball right where you want to. You think about Troy Aikman, you think about some of those other great names in UCLA history.
Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Flores. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Finds a tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll run play action. That's reeled in. It's Flores. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Breaks the tackle. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Dropping back, it's Mayava. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. This time it's complete. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Looking back to last year, the Trojans made a midseason quarterback change. You might expect that, trying to live up to what Caleb Williams was able to do, but Jaden Mayava certainly finished strong, Jesse.
Yeah, the UNLV transfer looked really, really good, especially at the end of the year. And you know, with Lincoln Riley, one of the great QB whisperers in recent college football memory, if you're locked in and you're playing and you're seeing the field the way Lincoln Riley is seeing it and calling it, this offense is going to be unstoppable. If he does that, he is going to put up Heisman numbers.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. Makes the grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's third and long from the 45. Here's a heat. Hard running there. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. The Trojans are in the hurry-up.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Working the middle, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a second and long. Now the play fake. Buys a little time with his feet. There he goes. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Trojans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, USC. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
Yeah, they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Pocket breaking down. And the Bruins will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the catch near the 50. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to throw. It's Maava. They've got the screen set up. Makes his man miss. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
First foul. Roughing the passer.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. Handoff from the gun. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. What a grab and what a quick strike for that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score.
17, USC, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll give it to the back. Makes a man miss.
That's a nice-looking run. That reminds me of Jonathan Franklin, Maurice Jones-Drew, Zach Charbonnet. In recent years, they've had a lot of ability at the running back position. How about this name, though? Little-known fact. The great Jackie Robinson also played running back for UCLA, and you know he's smiling down from heaven watching that last carry.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Gets the back moving. Gonna swing it on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Woods. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Caught in the backfield, it's Matthews. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's why you hustle to the football. So many guys getting there, and yes, does he break some tackles and make a play, but the next guy flying in there, and he's trying to break all these tackles, but all these guys, and what happens? All these guys got their hands near the football. Somebody gets a hand on it, forces the fumble, forces the turnover, and the big momentum swing back to the other side.
They'll start this drive going to the air. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gonna run it, it's Sanders. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Down to 2 minutes to play, we'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. From the gun to give, looking for room. Runs through a tackle. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab near the sticks. It's Woods. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Flores. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Punt is in the air on 4th down. No fair catches here, looking for room. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Mayava. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They go to the draw. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. The Trojans in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. He's got it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stopped him just a bit short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Under fire. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The Trojans will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in.
Turning it on! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. Grabbed behind the line, it's Woods. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Jordan. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Oh, he's got some space. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Trojans really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Back to throw, it's Maiava. Oh, grabs it in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. The give on the inside. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Trojans come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Pulls it in, it's Lemon. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Find some fresh air. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Trojans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Grab behind the line. It's Lemon. Touchdown, Trojans. And that one will give them the lead.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Looking for room. It's Woods. Plows through the defense.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Bruins with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Offense in a bunch formation. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Makes it past the marker. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll pull it on the read. Inside the 25. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. From the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. That pass is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Makes the grab. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. It's good, easy call for the refs. That brings them to within 1. After putting setting up the field goal. They're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Lemon. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. Got it behind the line. It's Sanders. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Let's see what they do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He leaves it with his back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Here on third down for this offense. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. Pressure coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. The Trojans send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. They're setting up the screen. Made a defender miss. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
With the catch, it's Flores. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's in open space downfield.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter and take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And the Trojans can really attack on this second and short. Oh, he's got a chance. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Looking downfield, it's Maiava. Got it in the middle, it's Jordan. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Lost a throw on first down. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Trying play action. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. And it slips just inside that right upright. And they go back on top.
Big-time kick right there, man. Fourth quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or two more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Right back to it. Jukes his way for more. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Back to throw, it's Maiava. Had to throw it before he wanted.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
That last completion still leaving them with a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Good enough for first down.
Quarterback on the keeper. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. From the gun, running back on the move. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Looking to buy time. He'll pull it down. Kept it, and he's past the mark. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another first down. This guy can do that a lot.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. There he goes! Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Right down the boulevard. And now they regain the lead.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the fourth quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Lemon. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Lemon. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Maiava. Makes the catch, it's Jordan. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. That's caught. It's Jordan. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And that is no good. Still down by 2. Chance to take the lead out the window. Guys, tough break there. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. This isn't the only victory bell in college football, but it is the one that weighs nearly 300 pounds. And this season, it will find its home in Westwood as UCLA takes down USC. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.